right, welcome back. Of course, the time now is 8:36. We're still talking to the gracious Rami Chuene, talking about her career, her book, now a debut album. I mean, she's so gracious to launch her talents one at a time. You know, it's first the acting, and then it's the book. Now we get to hear about an album. Welcome back.
Thank you. Well, the album happened a long time ago, actually.
It happened already?
Yes, it did.
Yeah, that was the debut. That was the debut.
Yeah.
I think the tweet I was referring to was, so there was the debut album.
Yes,
Yes.
like the follow-up now.
Where's the next one?
Wow.
Oh, wow. In fact, that was not the intention. All right, let's go back.
Yes.
I studied music. Well, I'm a technical music dropout because then I started working so hard. But I studied music, jazz at what used to be Pretoria Tech, and now it's TUT. And so I do a lot of gigs. I actually have a band. I sing, and
I'm sorry, can we just stop for a second?
Let's just pause.
Who is this band?
Where's
Where
the
do
gig,
we
guys?
see the band and give us a
no,
plug?
so okay, wait, I'm explaining to you. So the idea, and you know, when I do my talks, even yesterday I was at one of the schools, I was explaining how many fields you can actually get in the entertainment industry. We're not all going to be Beyoncé's. We're not all going to be Casper. But there are different fields that you can get in to actually just advance your career. So I am what back in the day they used to call a corporate singer. Like when there's a corporate event,
Yes.
ETV decides to have a Christmas party for you guys, then I will come with my band and will perform for you guys. 2 sets over dinner and then party set at the end. So when the album had to come is because then clients will be saying, so where is your music? How do we know what you're singing? And then we're like, okay, fine. I got into studio with the band and we recorded an album. And that's how it happened. So when clients say, we need to hear your music, that's what I sent through.
Wow.
But I'm not your mainstream singer.
Okay.
I'm your jazz singer and a little bit of both. Because sometimes then we also do take requests. And I've sung all the songs. You know how corporate works?
Yeah.
Then they ask you guys, what song would you like to hear in the office? And just to spite the band, you want Captain. Then we have to sing Captain. And die blue balls at me van die vloer af nie. You know, sung those songs.
Yes.
Because you guys in the offices are so boring. And you request these kind of songs. So we get the list, rehearse the songs, and we perform them at different events.
Wow.
Yeah.
So let's put that to bed then. So there is no second album coming out.
I don't think... I just might, actually. I just might do it. I was talking to one of my friends about it a week ago or so. And I was like, I think you need to do a proper, another album. Yeah. This time, just, do it out there. One, two.
I need to check if my throat is ready.
Do we still have a singing?
So I'm afraid I actually lost whose name and the tweet it was that sent me that question, because you're getting so many tweets now. And keep them coming in as well for Rami, if you'd like to, by the way. At eNCA, I'm getting a couple on Gareth Edwards' essay as well. This is an awkward one.
Yes.
This is an awkward one. Let's go for this one. How open are you, Rami Chuene, to marriage proposals on live TV? Because I have none other than a Max... let's get the proper name, not the Twitter handle. This is at Max_Rashiani says, please ask Rami to marry me with 4 exclamation marks. And then we go further. I love her, I love her, I love her.
Only 3 I love hers, okay.
I'm trying here. Max, I'm trying.
Max,
I'm trying my luck.
yeah, I'm going to need to see Max's profile picture.
I have Max's profile picture. Max, I don't know if you wanted Rami to see your
on
profile.
national
Okay,
TV.
show me.
Rami.
It's a private...
But Max, you take a picture like a Rahadi.
This is...
I see this part.
Are you gonna...
No.
Do you swipe left or right?
This
is Tinder TV.
No, Max, take another picture. We need to change that profile picture because I see your chin and more your nostrils than... No, we need a proper... I think it will be unfair of me to judge Max based only on that picture.
Yeah,
so I need to see more of him.
Max, you've got some homework apparently if you want to get the attention of young Rami by the way as well. I wanted to also ask about the a lot of the philanthropy work that you do as well. I mean, where in the world do you find between author, speaking, acting, voiceover, I can keep going. You're like the Tom Cruise of local. You just do everything for everybody all the time. What is it about the philanthropy that stands out for you? Of all the things you do, why that?
I think for me, the most important thing is young people, the youth. Yesterday, I was at the Ivory Park Secondary School, and we did Vastrata Challenge. Okay, that is not the point. But the point is, it's amazing what young people are going through right now. You know, when I was in boarding school, our issue was that, you know, guys can manage to somehow peek through the window, and so you're getting dressed and they know you're wearing pink underwear or blue underwear. But young people right now are going through so much stress. And I mean, Ivory Park, we were speaking to the teachers and they were saying they have a very high suicidal rate as well. And not only that, there's a lot of violence, student-on-student violence, you know, disrespect of teachers. And I remember I was saying to one of the teachers that we also need to start not finding out what is wrong with young people, because the common question, what is wrong with young people today? What is wrong with young people today? I think the question these days must be, what is right with young people today? And what can we do to make sure that that right is being sustained, supported, encouraged, and motivated? Because young people just need to be listened to. I cannot come with my 1989, 1994 mentality to deal with children of 2022. Our struggles are not the same. The pressure is even higher, especially with social media. Everything, the world has gotten so small that they get pressures from all over the world, from everywhere. How do we then support that and make sure that instead of that being an obstacle for them, how can it actually not move from being a stumbling block to being a step up?
Absolutely.
To help them become better people. So,
And I just wonder, because you're also such a present mom and a present granny, how do you even start that conversation at home? Because you're also out making sure that you reach out to young people. But I'm sure the conversations during the dinner table with your children, with your little ones, also is probably along those lines, where you want them to know that I want you to be aware of what's right with you and build on that.
My kids think I'm so demanding, and there days, I mean, we do get along, and there are also days where we fight a lot. And I mean, my first one is 28, then I've got a 26-year-old, then a 15-year-old, and all of them, all three of my girls, I think they have their own experience of me as a mother. So Ntateng cannot say her experience is the same as Kifile's. Kifile will say her experience is the same as Botselo. And Kaya, my granddaughter, she thinks I'm like the bomb.com. Like when I walk in, she's like, Coco! And she screams, and she is amazing. She's so bubbly, full of joy. And her experience of me as a grandmother will never match the experience of my other girls as their mother. So sometimes you need to, like, now I have to treat Ntateng in a particular way, Kifilo in a particular way, Botselo in a particular way, because they experience different sides of me.
How do you manage that? Because as a firstborn, I feel like firstborns have it hard. I mean, your mom is learning to be a mom. There are mistakes, and then they're also strict. They still have energy. The lastborns, they have it so easy. Then the grandkids are just living their soft life. How do you manage the politics? Because I've said to Mama, Khomoso is having it easy than when I used to have it. How do you manage that?
I'm glad you asked that, because there's no way you can manage it. It's every child is a different experience. And don't forget that there's no manual for being a parent. So as much as they're experiencing a mother for the first time, you're also experiencing a child for the first time. And that days where you're just like, what do I do with this? Do I put it down? You know, it's that. So no one has the manual. So you just throw in as much as you can, as best as you know how at the time. And what I think might be best for me today, I can look back on it 3 months later. I'm like, yeah, we could have done that differently. So when it comes to, by the time it gets to number 3, I have dealt with it from this one and that one. But also it's still not the same because we are all individuals. And now we keep forgetting that just because you're the daughter, I'm the mother. We're still just human beings trying to find our way, all of us, through life. So
we have to be kind to one another.
We just need to be kind. We need to listen to one another.
As kids, I don't think we look at it the other way around.
Right?
Like our parents didn't know what they were doing with us. Look at me. They had no clue. Look how it turned out.
These parents, they're fumbling.
Fumbling the bag.
We could sit here all day and chat. We really, really could. We'd probably get refills of coffee by the time we're done. But we've just got a couple of moments left with you. And I just want to ask, because we often do interviews, sadly, about actors in the industry. We've seen actors on social media having to very, very embarrassingly ask for financial support. But I want to try and put a positive spin on it as a last question to you. Why would a young girl, a young boy watching this now go, I still want to be an actor? Sell the idea of your profession, knowing all the problems that we talk about when it comes to acting in South Africa.
Wow, how many minutes do we have? No, okay, please, we need to talk about this. This is so important. It's like one of my biggest passion in the entertainment industry. First of all, the entertainment industry, especially being out there in the limelight, you literally throw your soul on the floor for everyone else to see, for everyone else to experience. It's not like if you are a doctor, if you are a teacher, you can come in, do your job, and then when you're done, you're able to switch off. We do not have the switch off button. You get committed to your work even when you are off work. So, but it is a great career. I would never choose anything else, to be quite honest. It has been fulfilling, it has been rewarding, it has given me the opportunity to express myself in so many ways. But now, when we talk about actors' rights, when we talk about actors getting paid, point number one, I don't think we get paid enough money in South Africa. You cannot convince me otherwise. And yes, someone will be like, yeah, actors, you must save your money so that in case you hit a rainy day, there's not enough money to live on an everyday basis and put money away. So what do we do first? Pay people their money. I'm not going to be impressed if you're not paying me what you're supposed to pay me. Then I get stuck and then I ask for money on social media, on national TV, and then next thing you guys come like, oh, we just heard about your problems. We are here to help. Help me the first time. Pay me the money that you're supposed to pay me. And don't be, you know what, we also need compassionate producers. We need empathetic line producers, show runners, show callers, whatever the case might be. We need people who understand that only they're not just dealing with people, but they're dealing with people who are prepared to throw everything, all of themselves out there so that the world can be made a better place, can be entertained, can be informed, can be educated, you know? So we need people who will treat us in the best way possible. We need royalties. It is important. We need government support. I'm not going to talk about Mr. Natim Tetwa. It will be a fight, and I'm prepared to fight him. But let's not do it here on eNCA. Let's not do it here.
But also just in terms of what you need, what you need. Don't you need solidarity as well as performers? Is there solidarity? Do you speak in one voice?
Let me tell you what it is. There is solidarity. It is. We do speak in one voice, but you know there is still divide and conquer kind of stuff. Because if I say I'm not going to do it for that money, then they will come to you. And now you are hungry. You need to pay your bills. Your kids need to go to school. And you end up taking that. And it is not because we don't like each other. It is the desperation that has been intentionally placed within the entertainment industry. Musicians as well. It's not just actors. Artists, fine artists as well. You know, you will paint a picture, they will come and buy it for 250 rand. Then they'll put a beautiful frame on it, put it in a art gallery, and it's selling for 250,000 rand. You've already let go of it, your signature is on it, and they put value on it, and you will never get that money. You know? So we need government support as well. We've been asking for them to sign these bills that today someone forgot it under the bed. Tomorrow, page 14 is missing. The other day, the president was on it, but then he lost his iPad. I mean,
There we
hello.
go.
You know, so it's a lot of things. So I am asking for the powers that be to be able to appreciate the work that we do and not say we are getting paid a lot of money. No, we are not. You can never put value on the job that I do, on the work that I do. But because it's a job, it must have a bit of value. But yes, I appreciate the jobs that I do, the money that I will make. But please never be mistaken. It will never be enough.
It won't be enough.
In the end, it's just about respect.
It's about respect.
It's about respecting
Yeah.
you. Rami, we're gonna leave it then. I think it's such a powerful message because we've spoken to so many people about these issues. So we did want to get your thoughts on that. We're going to say thank you, and it's really been wonderful to have you on the show.
Thank you for
All right.
coming.
Hello to my family, but hello to Kaya. Bye, Kaya. Kuku Rami
I've
loves you.
never actually seen someone give an actual shout out.
Yes, no, Kaya deserves a shout out. That's my grandchild.
Baby Kaya.
Baby
for-
Kaya is
Thank you so
amazing.
much.
Thank you for
Yeah.
coming in. Thank you for coming in and joining us this morning. Rami Chuene, a legend, the royalty. You can come back anytime, by the way. Any time.